Well, here we are again, guys and girls. Chanya, you know Chanya, you know me, Warren. Okay, now before we get started, I have an idea for today's video, and what I'm going to call this one here, 5 things you need to change to enjoy Thailand if you're coming here. It was just something that came up in our conversation thread. Anyway, don't forget down here for the subscribe button, and of course the little bell thing when you click to subscribe, this little bell, and I've got the waterfall in the background. And don't forget the website as well, just don't forget to plug in there, push notifications and all that. Anyway, we'll cue the intro and we'll get going. Okay, I want to see the boys' clothes here, darling. Can I see boys' clothes? I think this one, Von Dutch. What's Von Dutch? No, not go see girl clothes. Only see boy clothes today. Yes, so it's been 4 days at the gym now, 4 days in a row, and I hurt everywhere. Like I hurt here. Ow, 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 ow. I think my finger's broken.
Yeah, I think so. Him don't want for exercise all the time.
Yeah, I want to exercise.
Sit and eat junk food,
I
eat
know
ice
eat junk
cream,
food.
eat everything.
I know eat junk food.
First time I see him so slender, now he look like a panda.
Yeah, slender when I'm 48 years old, I'm fairly slender, yeah.
No.
48, I think I was 73 kilos. Or might have been 71, 72
I want
kilos.
you looking for change myself and exercise for.
But look, you have panda too. Look, see,
No, you can
see.
see.
Turn, see.
Mouth.
Anyway, where were we? That's right. Point 1 out of these 5 points. Like, these are just on top of my head this afternoon coming out. Don't expect respect. This is something that, this is ideas that have come from my experience here over the last year in Thailand. Right, so many Farang, or so many foreigners I see come to Thailand, and they expect because they're, the CEO or, fairly high up in the social chains in their country, they instantly come to Thailand and think that they demand respect. No, respect is something you have to earn, right, in Thai culture, right? It's a very, very, it's always easily given, but the people who sort of come into this country and sort of demand it seem to be really sort of, their first visit is always going to be difficult for them. Let's put it that way.
But I want when you surrender and you want to change your style for take shirt and jean and look on cutie.
Yeah, cutie. Yeah,
cutie
yeah.
For boy.
But you think the fact that when I slender,
yeah,
all the girls will want to have me then.
When you surrender, but I need you change for your style because you not change your style, you look old. I want you change your style, but make you look young again and feel want to go everywhere with girlfriend. I say change my style.
So the next 5 months is just going to be like this. I can just, oh well. But it's this is what we do. This is the fun part of our channel, isn't it? 2 people together in Thailand, living our life together.
Yeah.
Yes. And now I get slender for you, darling.
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm going to try to keep the video under 15 minutes today. So point number 2 I was going to raise on this one was don't expect things to run on time. Again, this is something that seems to infuriate foreigners when they come over here. And look, even after a year, it still starts to bug me, the fact that, there is 24 hours in a day and you can really sort of pack a day pretty good if you can actually sort of, organise a time schedule to do things. But it's just never been in the way Thais do things. There's 3 times in the day for Thai people. There's breakfast time, there's lunch time, there's dinner time. Everything else is fitted around that. That's the sort of way it works. Don't get upset about it. Once you fall into that sort of routine, everything will really start to work smoothly for you guys. So I'm the one who's going to the gym, and so now we're in the major mall here, looking at girls' gym wear and sports clothes.
No, I surrender.
Yeah, I think you want to go gym, darling.
Later.
Look at that ass, Bridget. Oh my God.
I want you start for gym first for maybe 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
And I can see you surrender now. But when you not surrender, I cannot go with you because I not believe you. I don't want to pay a lot of money for go. And
Okay.
when for six months to go, same before. Why?
It's okay, because last time I go back to Australia, I could
I
not
want to
keep you
see
could
for-
not keep you honest.
But you can change.
Yeah, I change and go and no,
I can
I
go
change.
with you.
Yeah.
People can see Warren, him can or not can.
I can. Yes, I can see I'm never going to get any peace for this thing for the next 5 months, as you can imagine. But anyway, getting back onto the subject of the video. So number 3, don't expect everybody to speak your language. Now, I think that's quite obvious. You're in a foreign country, but it's amazing how many people, how many sort of foreigners come in, and I think they miss so much of Thailand because they stick to the places they know where the foreigners hang out. And there is just so much to do in Thailand. It really is an amazing place. And it's very, very easy to make do with a very, very small spattering of the Thai language. So yeah, definitely spend a few weeks before you come and study up on the basic hellos and the courtesy of language, and how to direct a taxi and a few things like that. It'll make your stay here so much easier. In Australia, we used to complain, if you're coming from Australia or anywhere else, I don't know, I used to see so many people sort of, get up in arms about the foreigners coming into your homeland. First thing people tend to say is, why don't they speak our language? They want to be an Australian and they can't even speak our language. It's something I hear all the time. Well, the same goes when you come to Thailand, right? Just because you've got money doesn't mean the fact that you're going to get the right of way. Right, it'll get you some places, but usually what happens when you have that sort of attitude, you'll get taken for a ride. You'll get taken, to the cleaners, from a cute Thai girl, you pick up a bar or something, and if she can speak English, well, the next thing you know, you're going to find all your money flittering away. Take control of your life, guys. If you want to come to a foreign country, learn the language. It doesn't have to be like fluency, it just has to be enough to get by, It's amazing how much a sort of a good morning or a good afternoon or a hello or a goodbye and how are you today, how these words, can really turn the tide of a pleasant experience in Thailand. She has so many clothes, and she's telling me she really wants to get one of these steam iron things. I don't know. I've never used one. I don't do my ironing, so that's part of the problem. What do you guys think? Are these things any good? Okay, well, it's number 4 on the list. I might as well pitch it along a bit. Don't. What's the way? I'm trying to think of the right words. Don't expect everything that the Thais say to be the gospel truth. Right, now, this is not being demeaning on Thais. Right, it's more about the language. Again, they don't speak English; it's not their native language. Right, but they're taught English at schools. Right, and I know recently there's been a lot of articles about the fact that they're kicking English teachers out, foreign English teachers out of the country, and then replacing the Thai teachers. Right, who have been taught by Thai teachers, who have been taught by, you get the idea? Right, their grasp of the English language is not the same level of comprehension or general semantics They don't have the same concept of the language that we do in the West. So, you know, they might say something and say it in English, right, or, you know, broken sort of English. And it's generally sort of one of those things you can never truly take it for gospel truth. It is something you're going to have to get used to, and it's not sort of, I'm not trying to be mean to Thai people, it's just really the system is broken down where the good English teachers that they used to get into the country 20 years ago, most of them have been sort of removed from the country, and now they're expecting Thai people to teach English languages at school. And it's not the same, you know, and so, you know, it's like the old Chinese whispers game. It will gradually get worse until it gets better, until they change the laws, that is. What are we up to? Number 5. Okay, the fifth thing, I think, also came up at a conversation on our comments section this week as well. Don't expect somebody else to pay the restaurant bill. Right, this is something that seems to be a rather contentious issue, but it's very well deeply set in Thai culture, and like we only see it from a foreigner's point of view, and that is the fact that, well, we're at a restaurant and we've got guests and they pretty much expect us to pay the bill. Well, this is not just because we're foreigners, it's because we are perceived to be the most affluent in the group. And again, if you were just in a normal group of Thai people, they don't do this thing called splitting the check. It sort of doesn't happen. The person who is the most senior or elevated person, or the peer in the group, or who is perceived to have the best income out of the group, they're always the ones who are expected to pay. This is the way the Thai culture has been built up over hundreds of years. Right, and it's not going to change overnight for the foreigners that come to the country, right? Unfortunately, you get to see it the most here in Thailand because naturally coming to Thailand on a holiday or coming to Thailand to retire, you are automatically the most affluent of the group if you're sitting with Thais. Again, sort of, you know, if it's, you know, just a group of foreigners, then yeah, do what you do in the other countries, split the check, but don't insult people in a mixed group, because it is very insulting to offer to, you know, split the check. If it's a bit of a doubt situation when you're sitting at a table, you're with your girl and you're with their parents, and you know, the parents are working and everything else, it's really going to come down to who did the inviting to the venue. You will not be invited to a venue generally in a mixed group, you know, with parents and things like that, and they're going to expect you, right? It's going to be one of those things, you're going to have to really feel these things out, but it is a very, very ingrained thing in Thai culture. Invariably, the foreigner will be paying the check, but as I said, we had a situation where B took the family out, he asked everybody to come out, and Chanya sort of told me in advance warning, so I didn't make a you know, a faux pas in the whole situation. She said B's going to take us out to dinner. He did, and then he, you know, like, I sort of said, you know, do you want me to pay, you know, for the drinks, you know, or something like that. She says, no, it's quite embarrassing and they will lose face. So there's a little bit of a clue. Anyway, that's my 5 points for this video of what I think would be really helpful for somebody coming to Thailand. Anyway, so that's the wrap up for this video today. Actually, there is a bonus one I thought I might throw in there, right? If you're a foreigner coming to Thailand, the one thing that is really going to make your life a lot more enjoyable here in Thailand is if you learn to smile. I know it's not something that's natural coming from the Western cultures. Most people are so glum. Oh my God, it's just something that there's always been, like, I used to say this in the earlier days of the channel, you know, it's like chalk and cheese, especially when I was coming here to visit. You know, you come to Thailand, everybody smiles, right? They call it the land of smiles. Learn to smile, guys. Now, I used to go back to Australia, and the first thing I noticed when I was going back to work, you know, the following day after I flew back from Thailand, was all the people were so sad. I don't know if you've ever really looked at it and taken any notice of this. What is it with Western culture? Oh my God. Anyway, you're going to have to learn to smile a lot. And I mean a lot. This will get you, this will make leaps and bounds ahead of the pack when you're in mixed groups of Thai people. Learn to smile, and I mean it, you really learn to smile. What do you want to look for now, darling? Something to hear, oh my God. Anyway, we're going to wrap this video up now. See you later, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to the whole thing, yeah. And we'll catch up in your next video.